When I wake up in the morning, I'm really excited to go to PS 163.
I love PS 163 because there's lots of nice teachers. I love that we get to have clubs, and you get to pick which club you want, and we have all these fun activities. My favorite thing to do at PS 163 is to learn.
It's quiet and it's very fun.
A classroom is like a family.
It's a community I want to be part of.
PS 163 would be badly affected, and especially the students.
It's going to be hard for the kids to learn.
The state test is very soon, and it's stressful all by itself. But plus with all the noise, it's going to be really hard for us to concentrate.
I don't think we could focus, or so we couldn't do our work, and the teacher couldn't teach with such noise. I'm concerned that it will be too loud and that it will be too dirty, and it wouldn't be nice to be going to school there.
The PS 163 Task Force for a Safe School was created by the Parent-Teacher Association, comprising of 650 parents of children at the school who are opposed to the construction of a 20-plus story nursing home. The proposed nursing home presents many issues for the school relating to health and safety, each one of which is very significant, all of them collectively debilitating to the school community.
I think one of the most overlooked and most important questions of the whole construction project are the large percentage of people who send in their children to PS 163 by choice, and whether or not they're going to continue to do so. And frankly, I think the answer is no. While we have a minority-majority school, 70% of the school, a lot of kids come to the school by choice because they've weighed whether it's the dual language program or the G&T program or just a better environment than where else they could come from in Zone 3, and said this is the right choice for me. When they're weighing a large-scale construction project, kicking dust and lead and all sorts of stuff in the air next door and noise over 3 years, you're going to have a lot of people that make a lot of other decisions, and that's going to rob the school of diversity, of financial involvement, and a lot of other things that we benefit from just from having such a large pull from all across the zone.
Interestingly, the nursing home operator, when they applied for permission with the Department of Health to build the facility, said there were absolutely no environmental concerns with the project. That has proven to be absolutely false. However, that begs the question, what other facts, what other dangers is the nursing home operator holding back from the community at PS 163?
I do have asthma, and I really do not like it. If me or any of the other students are exposed to lead, it will really be bad for our brains because it will be harder for us to think and recall information. In other words, lead makes you stupid.
If loud construction were to take place, it would be too loud and it could distract people from their work, and if somebody is standing out in the yard, it could hurt their ears.
At the time of construction, the PS 51 was located on 45th Street between 10th and 11th Avenue. When my daughter was in PS 51 in 2011 and she was in first grade, they proposed to do construction surrounding the whole entire school on all 3 sides. Parents felt that it was going to be fine, that there was no need to panic, that we needed to just believe in the developers and the construction and in the task force and in our school community, that they knew what was best and that everything was going to be fine. At the beginning, when we first organized, everyone told us no. Our school community, our PTA, our SLT, our elective officials, everyone told us no. Everyone told us it wasn't possible, that we just needed to believe that everything will be fine. As construction got closer to the date that we knew that we were going to face it, me and other parents organized together. It was a small core at first, and we decided that this is ridiculous. We need to do something. There's no way that we're gonna let our children stay here during construction. And that's how we started in the beginning. It was just a small group of us. And when they started breaking ground, the dust was too much. The kids started getting asthma, the kids started getting nosebleeds, the kids started getting headaches, they couldn't concentrate. A lot of kids were pulled out of school. You were allowed to go to the DOE and say if your kid had asthma, you can transfer them over to a different school. That's when our effort as parents got even stronger, and we was like, we're not having this. We need to have our kids moved. When the foundation started to break, the noise was insane. It was something that no kid should have to endure at all.
8:50 in the morning, April 28th.
It was consistent, it was rock splitting, it was kids not able to concentrate. They did horrible that year in the testing. It was horrible for them. They shouldn't have to go through that. So with lots of pressure and with a lot of examples of children getting sick, getting nosebleeds, getting headaches, kids getting pulled out to school, I believe our principal and our school staff started to realize this is really bad and this is really serious. And little by little, the parents started to, come together and notice that we were facing it head on, and ultimately we got moved.
It is also feasible to build mixed income housing there. One of the other features is that is feasible is for them to add some facilities that would be useful to the entire community, such as an urgent care facility, a rehab center, a recreation center, and so on. If they built in the Park West Village parking lot next to the school, there's no space for a garden for them to sit in. There's just this 270-foot behemoth that they would have to try to live in. And that doesn't make any sense.
To the developer and the nursing home operator, I have one question. If you had your children in PS 163, would you still go on with the project?